Have you ever forgot your line?
Hell yeah.
You got 6 months. They send you the script. They say, okay, Mike, you got the part. So before they start shooting, you got months to remember.
Your mind can play a game on you right in the moment of acting. Your mind can freeze up where you can't remember what you're supposed to say.
Man, I got new respect now when I see Denzel doing all that with that training day.
Denzel's one of the coldest that ever did it.
Oh, for sure.
But you could tell that he becomes the character
He
so
does.
well that the words come
Like he's, yeah.
like nothing.
Like him and Malcolm X, I still don't know how he didn't win an Oscar
He
for
was
that.
cold in
They
that.
called that one.
Yeah. When I did Hangover, John Goodman, they had a big truck, a trailer, with the trailer up, and they had a big TV screen with his lines on it for him to remember. And in the middle of the scene, he'd be like, yeah, God! He couldn't even remember that on the thing. And that's John Goodman. The way the brain works when you're trying to memorize, the memory it can be tricky.
I agree. Memory can be tricky in that situation, especially if you're a main or supporting character in a big project. Your memory can mess with you sometimes, but for me, when I'm blessed to do a big role or a character that has a really nice arc, I go over it, and I go over it again, and I go over it again, and then I go over it different emotions, and I got this whole process that I go through to create a living, breathing 3D character. I teach it too. And shout out to Ivana Chubbuck, because that's who helped me develop my own personal method for acting. But I've also experienced the thing that Mike was talking about with John Goodman. I've experienced it with other bigger name actors, although I'm not gonna mention no names, but I've had actors working with cue cards on the ground, cue cards in the back. I had this one scene with this one guy, and we're at a table, and we're doing a scene together, and he's got a guy in the corner that's feeding him lines. And I have to sit there while they're feeding him lines so I can get his reaction and my reaction. And that's a really, really weird way to act, but you prepare for all types, I guess. At least I do, but that's a weird one. I think you should be prepared for your stuff. I mean, it's different, I guess, when you do a lot of work, but even then, I still think that you should go in and be prepared. Respect the craft. That's my opinion. I'm not big like some people who do it, but that's anything I go into. I want to know my character inside and out. And that way, when I get on set, I can forget it and I can just flow. That's how I do it anyway.